8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, and welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing, man? Welcome to one and all. Yes, we are going to be doing Football Manager 26. We be having some fun with the game. Yes, I think one of the best ways to enjoy the game is not to take it too seriously. So I have found a way to enjoy the game and kind of do. I mean, I can stay interested in it long enough. I ignore most of the side training, so it's usually a surprise whenever some new player turns up or somebody develops in a nice direction. But my plan is not to look at them yet, right? So I plan to be surprised. So I was surprised when Fuentes, the guy that the board signed, turned out to be half decent, even though every single attribute was screaming, "Don't sign me." So he's okay, I guess. So we're gonna have a go with this save. I have played one game offline. No, two games actually. Hello, Spurs fan. How are you? We are well. I'm just laughing because I played two matches offline, and I'm going to share what happened during those two games. But once again, yes, I am using the MNB skin. If you guys are wondering what skin I'm using, this is the MNB NCOS skin. This is with the. I haven't. Okay, this is with the without the. This is what it looks like without my reshade applied. So without my reshade applied, it looks like this. So I like using reshade. I always use reshade, yeah, because I want the colors to be different. So I want it looking like this. I prefer this. I prefer this a lot more than the way it's set up at the moment, right? So I like this a lot more. So I will always use reshade because it gives me power to make it a bit more different color. So I like the greenish color, the tinge a bit more. It's softer on my eyes as well. Of course, if I want to, I can always make it a bit brown. No, it's everybody's little thing. So I'm using the MNB skin, and the only thing that's a bit off about it is maybe some of the fonts here. That's about it. No, you don't have to reinstall Reshade. Reshade is a separate application altogether. Yeah, don't have to. It's a separate application altogether. You never have to reinstall Reshade. Yeah, Reshade is one time install and you can forget all about it. So that's the beautiful thing about Reshade. So if I want to change its colors, I can. But I don't want to do it here. Yeah, because it's more for the match day. So quick update on what's happened since you have been away. So we are now 12th on the table, right? And in terms of results, if you recall, right, we decided to adopt the persona of the guy who's playing the game for the first time, and he's desperately trying to change tactics. This is what happened when we did that. So it was really terrible, right? It was a terrible stream. But yeah, we went on a massive losing streak, man. I also wanted to find out what would happen with the board come after me. We flirted with the relegation zone at one point. And then you weren't here. So I lost to Spurs 2-0. This was very unfair. Because if you look at the XG story here, we were doing quite well for the majority of the game. Up to this point, it was an even fight. We were keeping them hemmed back. And then they got a very lucky penalty. And then the team collapsed. Yeah, so it was very, very unlucky. We played really well for the majority of this game. I thought I had a chance of winning it, but I lost in the end. So we were using this formation. This insane one that yesterday on the stream, I think one of you came in. I think it was Spencer. Spencer came in with his box system and he wanted to make it a bit different. So I said, yeah, I will definitely go ahead and do the same thing. So my box has got two advanced wingbacks that drop into fullback positions, but everything else is very generic. And then in attack, it's slightly different: channel forwards, free roll, and a shadow striker. And then two box-to-box midfielders going out to support. So basically, it's a very attacking setup. But when we're defending, I want these guys to come back. So these guys are AMs. I was toying with the idea of making them a bit more aggressive in the final third. But I think we'll leave it at this for now. I have a plan. We'll see how it goes in a few matches. And then... unfortunately for us, we did lose. But against Everton, we definitely played really. I was impressed against Everton. The tactic delivered. Okay, in terms of the kind of goals. But I'm going to show you some own goals that are spectacular. Spectacular own goals. Okay, watch this, right? Okay, Don Hutchinson plays the ball there. I'm going to slow the speed down because I tend to play a lot more faster than this. But we'll bring the speed down so it's you guys can watch it. So here goes Anderson, Milenkovic. I don't know if this is the goal. Plays it in. Okay, this is a good goal. Kalimundo, this is great, right? This is a great start. It's the second goal as a beauty. Okay, watch for the second goal, okay? Hey, this is their equalizer. Okay, corner. So what else is new? Okay. And then okay, watch Kalimundo puts one over the top. They clear the ball and then we defend quite well. Okay, Savona to Elliot Anderson to Dominguez to Gibbs White. Gibbs White plays the ball over. And then watch this. Okay. Watch this. Hey, it's not that one. Wait, hold on. It's going to come soon. Okay, it's an own goal. The most spectacular own goal ever. There. That has got to be the most spectacular own goal ever. A diving header into his back of his own net. I was like, ah. I was laughing away. So I was like, oh my God, that's a crazy goal. They've had some really, really insane own goals on FM26. I mean, I've seen a few. I thought this was like, unheard of, man. So Zinchenko, now we're playing this on the counter. Hutchinson comes in, plays with Anderson, and then Gibbs White waiting. Hutchinson, they split the ball to Savoda. Savoda comes in. I think there's another own goal coming up. No, this was a good goal. Yeah, this was a good goal. Zinchenko, this was a nice goal. But it took a deflection, but Zinchenko was on the ball. Hey, Meister, Rick, how are you, man? How's things? How's the wife doing? Hope things are good, man, in France. Hope things are good, man. Things are fine for me. Yeah, I'm basically looking after the kids most of the time. Wife is very busy with work. So I'm manning the fort while I did kind of agree to this. I kind of should expect it, right? Considering the fact that there's almost a 20-year age gap between the two of us. Yeah. So she has to concentrate on her career. I don't mind being at home with the kids. Yeah. I love being with the kids. Yeah. But, I never had a chance to. The first time I was married, I didn't get a chance to be with the kids. I was always working too hard. Now I want to be with the kids most of the time. Okay. So we are still in the FA Cup, Europa League. Well, we're definitely not doing well in the Europa League. Okay. If we qualify, it'll be a miracle, but no way it's going to happen. Yeah, we're out of it already. Mm-hmm. So we only came there to show cause. Hey, God Spurs, welcome to the stream. So in terms of all the competitions, right, we are still we're still okay, but the rules of this save are really simple. I'm not allowed to sign anyone. So if you look at everything here in terms of responsibility, check out the contract responsibilities. I have no power. Everything is done by the staff. I can't sign the director of football. He's done by the chairman. I can't sign the director of youth development. He's done by the director of football. So everything is done everything is out of my control. When it comes to contracts for the players, I can't sign. I can't extend. I can't do anything. Right? So, and you know me, right? I never talk to players. So it's worse still, right? I ignore the players. So I'm just looking at them going, hey, guys, don't look at me, man. When it comes to contract, I've got no say. It's up to them. Yeah. But why are you coming to me for? So that's my attitude, which is perfect. In terms of scouts, hiring and firing, that's not for me as well. That's for them. So the only people I can hire are first team coaches. That's it. That's it. That's as far as my power goes. I'm powerless. I'm so powerless. Look at that. Staff, responsibilities. They take control of everything. Everything. I got no say in this club. So that was the whole thing. The only thing I have a say of is hiring and firing of coaching staff. Profeto Popa. That's it. So this has been done to make the save as realistic as possible to what actually happened to Ruben Amorim. When it came to Ruben Amorim, the only power he had was over his own first team coaches. And even then, he couldn't fire all of them. He couldn't hire. He could bring one or two, and that was about it. They didn't give him that much power. So he had no power over youth development, no power over contracts, no power over who he could add to the squad, zero. So I am now pretending the same thing is happening to me. Okay, tactics, we're using this now. This is the Brazil box, which has been tweaked to have advanced wingbacks, 2 box-to-box midfielders, DMs on the back, and then a free roll shadow striker, 2 channel forwards. They're going to split this way. Hopefully, this gives us support for the wingbacks. And then we've got in counter, we're going to have this guy as the only outlet. Yeah. Part of me is thinking I should do more. I should change. Now the goalkeeper seems to be injured, man. So I guess we are not using him today. We're going to have to ask Gunn to be the goalkeeper. And then we're going to see if we can go and get somebody else to be the goalkeeper. No. Okay, let's go to the under 21 squad. Let's see whether they have any goalkeepers. No. Oh, seriously. My God, my board, they don't sign youth goalkeepers. They have no youth goalkeeper, no. Look at that. Under 21s, under 18s. So I can do unavailable, right? Okay. All right. And then we can see this guy is not in the club. That's about it. All these are the goalkeepers. They're not, they can't be registered, I guess. Yeah. Some of them can't play because they're not registered with the first. Ineligible. They got Murray Jones as well. He's not at the club. And then we got, that's it. Hey, I don't sign the players. That's the thing. I can't sign players. That's the situation that I am in. Okay, so I have to work with whatever the club gives me. Okay, so let's quick pick and see what they come to. Cells, Matt Cells, Savona, Dominic. Savona is not 100%. Why do they want him to play? I think I'm going to get Endoye to play here because he did. Or Igor Jesus, he hasn't played for a while. Morata is a goal. Murillo is actually quite solid if I wanted to use him as in this position. So we'll get Milenkovic to play here. Or Morata. Morata is also not bad. Yeah. His anticipation is 13, so I think we're going to ask Morata to play here. Morato, rather. And then up top, we're going to use the same players. I think then we have Filter. Why do I suddenly look like I got so many players in my club? Who's Jay Thompson? 20-year-old. Okay, I can definitely say, put him on loan now. Available for loan. Okay, listen, we got to be realistic now, okay? Some of these players will never make my first team. Available for loan. That I can do. I can make them available for loan, right? But I can't terminate their contracts. That's not for me. I can't sign them. I can't terminate them. I can't do jack shit. All of that I can't do. I can transfer list them if I don't want to use them. Yeah, those are the conditions of my little safe. The whole goal here is to make it more challenging in a sense of. All these guys are in the first team. So make them all available for loan. Okay, so that's it. Okay, let's go and play the game. Name of the skin? MNB skin. You can go to FM Scout. If you go to FM Scout, I'll show you the skin. Then if you go to FM Scout, it's this skin. NCOS FM26 MNB skin. But there are still issues with the skin. So I'm warning you guys. There are issues. But this color is because I'm using reshade. Yeah. Otherwise, yours will be blue. Elliot Anderson is not fully fit. Okay, we're going to rest Anderson as well. I'm going to ask Douglas Luiz to play. Zinchenko will play here. No, not. Savona is definitely not playing. Yeah, 100% not playing. So, where is Nico Williams? Nico Williams will play. And then Zinchenko is not 100% himself. So, I guess Murillo has to play there. Where's Murillo? Yeah, Murillo will play here instead. Okay. All right. Yeah. Igor Jesus has to play some games. He's barely even gotten a foot. So let's try this tactic, which was from the Bring Your Tactics yesterday. Yeah? But it's not the same tactic because I also have a box. So I just basically tweaked it accordingly. Okay, so the colors look okay. Yeah, I don't have to do anything. This is one of the reasons why I use reshade. So, during the football game itself, the match is more palatable. Why is it full match? I don't do full matches, man. Add opposition instruction for Anthony Robinson. No. We want to make sure that everything is kosher because I have this problem. It's called my memory. Okay. What? Right foot? No. Keep them on the flanks. 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 Okay, done. This is correct. Okay. Then we cancel this and then come into my what was it? I know I wanted to do something. I'll figure it out as the game goes on. I'll see the error, then I'll make a change. Morata. So this is I think this is a League Cup. Should be. Morata on the ball. Hey, Emil Smith-Rowe takes it off. Okay, good block. Yeah, now I know what I want to do. Okay, the press. Out of possession. Okay, this is correct. This is correct. This is correct. Okay, everything is actually okay. Yeah. Now I remember. I was supposed to make sure that the pressing is standard, not higher. Oh, blocked. Good boys, you're blocking it. Igor Ises, Hutchinson, Murillo. Is a counter. Nope, Hutchinson comes in, supports the play. Okay, good. We want to demand more for once. Let's be logical. Yeah. You can drop the mentality down to positive. Keep trying. The passing will become shorter. Oh, here comes Harry Wilson. Tete, Wilson, Emil Smith-Rowe again. They're looking for opportunities again. Good defending. I like that. No. By the way, bring back the tactics of good old Torino save. Oh man, can't bring back those tactics. All only applicable to that version of Football Manager. Yeah. Oh, here we go again on the charge. Because this tactic is all about attacking, They are definitely concede goals. Yeah, Raul Jimenez has scored. It's gonna leave gaps down the flanks. So if I don't do something with the ball, they will score. Yeah. Harry Wilson. Because it's gaping holes, right? There are gaping holes in this tactic down the flanks. So I'm hoping that these guys get into defensive positions, but and our tempo could be too high. If Fulham 19th, they got to win this game. I cannot afford to lose. Otherwise, I'm gonna make the relegation fight a lot interesting by joining it. I think it's time to berate the team. No more demand, more berate. Fullback, wingback, winger, and start looking at their tactic a bit more. Milenkovic, Douglas Luiz, Rhys-Wood, Murillo. Oh yeah, woodwork! I thought they crafted the perfect chance. Man, no wonder they want to include. I think that's the reason why they got shots hitting the woodwork as a statistics, just to piss us off. Morato, nice ball, but Gibbs went charging in. Okay, that's what we need to change. Okay, all right. This guy is no longer shadow striker. We're gonna turn him into a channel midfielder, so he supports play. This guy is now gonna stay in the box as a poacher. Okay, all right. That's what we'll do. So we get more support down the right hand flank instead of him charging in and being a bit more aggressive. Well, there'll be a channel midfielder on the right to support the wing back there. They opened us up very nicely. Jimenez with a great goal, boy. Yeah, the second goal was just too good. Try something like Kevin Keegan. Oh, like, 4-4-2. I tell you something, I cannot replicate tactics anymore. Yeah. Can try. I got 4-4-2 already got, but I don't have the players for 4-4-2. I play with what I have. Because I cannot sign anybody. I'm not allowed to sign. I'll need the bot signs.
Hi, how are you?
Caesar is going okay. We're still not in the relegation zone. I haven't gotten fired yet. So I want to see how long it goes. Oh no! Fulham is going to make it 3. Shit! Come on, boys. You gotta get... Igor Ises is just playing terribly. Yeah. There's a third. Oh my god, they are all over me. Me and my bright ideas to leave the gaps in this tactic. But hey man, you don't have fun when you don't learn. This is too gappy. There's too many gaps. but it can be fun. If I wanted to have it advanced wingbacks, it's better to use a back three. 3-1, okay, the game is going to be entertaining at least. There's one back. Murillo scores from the far post. The advanced wingback. Charlie Wood to Nico Williams. He goes to the far post, which is going to be owned by Murillo. Yes. That's why I like wingbacks who've got jumping reach. Fullbacks with jumping reach. You got these crosses, right? Especially if you play low crosses. Because low crosses will encourage that, and focus play will encourage the cross from this area. Woodwork again, that's 2 woodworks already. Ooh, that bit Samba football going on. Okay, all right, we got to take Igor Isis off. He's just embarrassing himself on the pitch. Yeah, he's just very embarrassing play. Embarrassing me at the moment. Dominguez is getting agitated, so we're going to take Douglas Luiz off. I don't think Dominguez likes to play with Douglas Luiz. Here comes a corner from Harry Wilson. He's gonna... Okay, there goes Elliot Anderson. First ball. Hutchinson, come on. Does well. Keeps the ball. Sends it to Wood. Wood makes it 2. Come on, Wood. I don't think it was offside. He looked fractionally off. Right? It's a very tight call, but I think it's on. Yeah, it's 3-2. Brilliant counter attack. So tight. That is super tight. It's super tight. He looked like he was offside. Ask Bodo Glimt to change their players with yours and you win the Premier League this season. I wish. Bodo Glimt's players are good. Yeah. They're playing well, no. I hope to see them do well. Off. Block. There's chaos in the box, man. Nico Williams puts the ball away. Fulham. Castani. This Fulham team has got some who's who, no. The players in this team quite good. Morgan Gibbs-White. You're just like, I don't know what to do with you. No? We here. Tell Morgan Gibbs-White to play a free role. Maybe he needs to express himself a bit more. Hutchinson is playing well. Morgan Gibbs-White is playing terribly. Like, real true to form, no. Like, Morgan Gibbs-White this season hasn't been exceptional. Yeah. All right, come on, guys. We can do it. We fought back from 3 goals down to 3-2. Can we get the third? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, we got a free kick. Yes. Dangerous free kick. Here comes Nico Williams. Can he bury this? Or he's going to set it up for him. Oh, off the woodwork. And no, it's a goal. Came close, but no cigar. And that's it. With that result, Fulham upset the apple cart. 3-2. Maybe I should not play these kind of formations. This kind of obviously there's a weakness kind of formation. Yeah, right. We have to really come to this team and go like, what can they do? Okay. All right. So we know that this is maybe a decent tactic. It just leaves too much to, these gaps. You got to cover the gaps. The easiest formation is definitely either this, which they can play. Right? They've done well with this. Okay. And then we've got to have to basically dump this for a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, this was what they were using, a basic generic 4-2-3-1. Channel forward, channel midfielder, winger, DM box to box. This guy going up. They form a back three, but this team, we discovered that they can't really handle that. So we got the ball, box to box, channel midfielder. There's a lot of movement in this tactic. And so if I were to play a 4-4-2, then we have this guy, he can get away as a winger, but then we run into problems after that. Batwa and him can be wingers, and then we can put Igor Jesus and our friend in the box, okay? So that could be one option. So we can go back to being like a simple 4-4-2, 4-2-4, right? So if I wanted to do that, I'll just do it like this. So we got this in possession, we get these two, we get one target forward, and then we'll play the other guy as a poacher. Simple setup. Then winger, DM, DM. Okay. All right. And then we'll have two fullbacks. Yeah, I don't like this. I never understood why this has to be like that. Okay. But where is there we go. Okay, this guy's gonna take fewer risks. Come on. Okay, the other defensive midfielder, he's gonna be taking more risks. Okay, done. All right, so this guy is gonna take more risks. This guy is take fewer risks. Then we got fullback. When two ball playing centre backs. This one will be a ball playing goalkeeper. All right, winger, target forward. Out of possession, say. Out of possession, we'll go into this. Tracking, attacking midfielder, yeah. All right, then these guys become wingers, fullbacks, generic roles. I don't like to use anything that's too tracking, wide midfielder, all I forget it. Go ahead, take that FM game when I bought it now and running on the 11th season now with King's Lynn. Yeah, if you take it as just a game, right? You'll be fun, no? Like Championship Manager days, lah. Yeah, exactly the same. You don't take it too seriously. If you take it very seriously, like you want the data to be accurate, you want this to be accurate, you want that to be accurate, man, you're gonna hate the game. Yeah. So my advice is enjoy the game for what it is. Simplicity. Don't try and make the game into something that it's not. Yeah. Because Football Manager, I've been saying this for years. Football Manager is not really a simulation, especially the football that's generated for us. Okay, that's just the simulation of mathematical probabilities in the game based on the attributes distributed among the clubs, okay, and with some random element of luck, and then somehow or another it will generate all these statistics in the game that are supposed to be closely mimicking real life. That's it. Okay? That's it. Okay? The moment we started having 3D renders in the game, right, people started looking for it to be realistic, and I've kind of like, I've never seen that in the game, because for it to be truly realistic, it's got to encompass the various different styles that are happening in the world, and it's never done that. And the defending styles of the systems, they're not the same. Like, set pieces, come on. You're telling me the set pieces are realistic? Honestly, the set pieces have never been real. Surprisingly good. No? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to play Batwa here. Morgan Gibbs is going to be shut up and tell him to get out of the team for a while. Yates is out. I'm never playing Yates. Yeah? Never again. Ryan Yates, the first few games, right? The first game, I was like, waxing lyrical about Ryan Yates. He didn't play badly in the first game, but then after that, he started playing. He went from bad to worse. So DMs, we got any more DMs? DM, we got Murillo, can be a DM. Ryan Yates, I got to bring you along. Huh? So Morgan Gibbs, shut up and sit down. Okay? When you find some form, then you come and talk to me, okay? All right, maybe like McAtee. Callum Hudson-Odoi is so unhappy. Problem is Callum Hudson-Odoi has got no aggression. Yeah. So I want two wingers on the bench. Kalimiwendo, I only need one striker. Okay, all right, okay. So Callum Hudson-Odoi will come off. Fuentes was a signing, that the board made and played well in the first game. Nabizada is another signing that the board made. Don't look at me. Don't ask me why the board made those signings, okay? Dominguez, aggression 17. Douglas Luiz, okay, I'm going to play Dominguez instead of Douglas Luiz, because Douglas Luiz has been... I like Anderson. I want to play him more and more because he's young and he's got room to grow. And he's been developing really well because of the games we've been using him. We've been playing him in a lot of games. Petrus the Rock, how are you, man? Maximovic, my coffee man, how are you? Long time no see, brother. How's your coffee? Huh? Yeah, have you got a nice brew of spicy coffee? Are you working on a nice brew of spicy coffee at the moment? I hope you are. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Hope the family is well. The kids are well. Now I must go to help my son homework. Yes. I have to go and help my kids later. That's why I'm streaming earlier today. After I got to go help my kids. These streams are not. I mean, I'm like basically a single father. Basically, I'm not trying to knock my wife. My wife has responsibilities I have to respect. So basically, I'm the one fronting the battle at home. In fact, when I took my kids to see the doctor, there was another female doctor there. She was so impressed with, the fact that I'm manning the fort at home. And she was like, wow, you are doing everything. I said, yeah. Wow, that's so cool. Then I'm like looking at her going, okay. That doesn't sound very good, huh? Only failure? Come on. Where only failure? It's been fun. Took 11 seasons to get from Enterprise North to Championship. Now we are going to use the next season. Yes, that's the way. Look, this game can be very enjoyable. It can be very, very enjoyable as long as you don't take it too seriously. Okay? If you take it, like, if you're going into this game, like, I want the data to be accurate, I want this to be accurate, that to be accurate, and you have trouble. Because I can tell you right now, there are many times in this game, right, where I feel like I want to throw something. Especially when sometimes I'm playing in the middle of a game and all of a sudden, right, the 2D render doesn't render properly. It starts becoming jerky. There are issues with this game, but it's not like the end of the world. For me, I think the game, I will definitely say I agree there's issues with this game. I'm not pretending that this game is perfect. But I'm not gonna sit down here and go like, hey, you know what? This is the best game ever. No, of course not. Like I can come in here and set up training, but I don't. I let them do the training now. Yeah. The only thing I've done, I think a training, right? I don't know if I've done it. The intensity, right? Normally, I will tell everybody, right? You guys, when you do training, you come in here, set up the intensity to double. Yeah, that's the only thing I've done. Double intensity. But I cannot touch the youth team. The rule is no youth team. So I don't even do training now. Just like whatever comes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Last time I was a hardcore the youth player, but now it's more like opening a box. Like I'm becoming Forrest Gump. Open a box of chocolates, you don't know what's gonna come out next. Huh? You don't know what chocolate you're gonna have next. I feel like that now. It's okay. Yes, it may sound like a cop out, but if you can't look at, for me, life is like that. I'm always a guy who looks at the glass half full. Yeah. All right, let's go. Now we're going to take this game. Now, this game, right, we are definitely upping the ante, okay? So there are several things we need to make sure before we go in. First, our passing. Our passing has got to be standard, okay? We're going to play through the press. We definitely pass recession, pass into space. Run both flanks, they're going to be doing that. Low crosses, we're definitely not doing that. Work ball into box, we're definitely not doing that. We're going to be standard. Dribbling, never mind, it's okay. Width, we're going to leave it this way first, and then we're going to adjust it later. Okay? So, we've got these two guys going off, and then now the question is whether I want to use these two. But I think these guys, their attributes will do enough. Passing, vision, decisions, right? And this guy, passing, vision, decisions. So, both of them could play the pass. Let's see if that happens. Then, we could also come in here, and then come to this guy, and make a slight change to the play instructions. These guys are sitting there, so they're going to come in a bit. But when it comes to the crossing strategy, both of them will cross to the target forward. Yeah. I could have done it from here for both of them. I didn't have to go out. Thing is, if you want to make changes, you can come in here and adjust. No? Yeah, you don't have to do what I just did, which is one step too many. All right, so this guy is a very aggressive setup for a fullback. It's like more like a fullback on attack, so he's going to keep bombing forward. They're out of possession. He's still going to... I think what we're going to do is... no, we're not going to ask him to hold. Let's see how it happens. Murillo is injured. Oh, man, come on. Unavailable. Murillo is not available, man. Thanks for telling me. Now we got to bring somebody else. Who can we bring on? Ini, mini, mini, mo, catch the tiger by the toe. Okay. Hey, that's how I choose my players. I play ini, mini, mini, mo. Ini, mini, mini, mo. Whatever you want to call that game. Yeah, I know. It's a game, so everybody needs to... You see, the thing is, it's a game, and the problem with SI right now is that for many years, right, they live by one credo. They were so proud of one thing about the game. There are many ways to play this game. That used to be the selling point of Football Manager. Now, unfortunately, there's only one way to play this game. It's no one's fault but SI's. So I have to play it this way in order for me to enjoy it. But I can live with it. Yeah. All right, we started the game. Now let's watch it on extended highlights. Because we are playing Man City of all teams. So look at this. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the setup. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Savinho with the ball. Oh my goodness. They're getting... Doku is just having fun. They just... That's it. You keep that one, keep the team happy, rotate, right? Yeah, I see people using training and getting 1,000 injuries. Yeah, rotate. The thing is, people want to play the game, right? And then they want to play the game unrealistically. Yeah. And then after that, they will come in. The best training system is the one they don't train, right? So that they can prevent injuries. I'm like, okay, up to you lah. Come on. We're in the area. We had a shooting opportunity. They didn't score. Okay, wait. Mistake. I've got to fix this later. I have to do this later. I keep forgetting. Because I keep doing this every time I start a game. This is correct. Where's the set piece? Stay back. Okay. I fixed it. Okay, I fixed it. Wait. This is wrong. It should be like this. Okay. That's a formation using IP OOP. Yeah, it can work. It can definitely work. Nice work from Bakwa. Got in the... I think we really have to think about Igor Isis. He's not in the right... He's never in the right spots. He's never in the right spots. Yeah. Again, they tried to release him, right? And he just stood like an idiot. Out of possession. Yeah, so luckily now I'm going to ask him to track back and keep him in forward. Yeah. So he's going to be a central outlet, and this guy is going to track. I think this guy is going to come off. He's my liability in the team so far. I thought maybe he can play, but he's been costing me a lot of matches. And I'm thinking at the end of the day, I might want to put Morgan Gibbs-White in front. Haaland. Let's see. Okay, instant result time. Okay. That's me, now. I'll play this game. I know I can't beat them. So, yeah, instant result. I walk away from the stadium and hope that 5-1 demolition. At least I didn't stick around for the pain. I didn't stick around for the pain. And there's no point looking at the data. The 3-2-4-1, yeah. The other formation is very cool. It's something like this. This is a very cool formation. Then in possession, I do this. Out of possession, I do this. Very, very defensive. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I've been playing this as well with this team. It's not a case of like randomly popping in a tactic and hoping for the best, but I actually enjoy them playing this. But I wanted to work on the 4-2-4 as well. So yeah, we have to have both tactics. What happened? WSD, I mean, first pressing buttons that W activates the keyboard, which puts rectangles around everything you click. Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah, because this game can be used with the controller. So if you start doing that, right, then the controller settings they kind of bleed into, because you're supposed to be able to use the controller, the keyboard on computer. Yeah. So in the computer, the direction keys on a keyboard are also WSD. They can't change that, right? The keyboard and the gamepad, right? So same thing. Yeah, it's kind of common now. I mean, if you're used to playing a lot of games which incorporate a gamepad into your computer, it is not the only game that does that. Quite a number of other games have that feature. So they have been scouting players, Nottingham pressure players, focus on the cigar. So far, I haven't seen the board card. There's no transfer activity, so December coming up. Yeah. So let's see whether they add anybody to our squad. Gibbs-White is ill. Milenkovic is injured. Wow. Popper hoping for a change in fortunes. Under pressure of manager Profeto Popper. Hassan demands. That's his problem. So we're still in the Carabao Cup. Now we're playing Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest are still in the cup. Okay, we go back to the back five. We defend for dear life. And then the reason why I like the back five is purely counter-attacking, the tactic. When I start going to bad runs, but so far it hasn't. The one thing I don't like about Football Manager, really, I mean, I wish they could have done this, is why don't you even have formations that we use inside here? This is something that I miss, right? I don't know what formation we play. So it's like, for people like me that keep changing formations like people change underwear, right? So it'd be kind of good to know. Yeah, I know. The problem is this, you got a search bar, then you got to click here. Can't be helped, you know. It's a game in development. Look, now you have to press escape and get out again. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We have to finally decide how we're gonna play. Okay. We have to make a decision one way or the other. We cannot keep doing this. The most defensive formation is this. Okay. We got this guy going in. We'll get this guy to be a central midfielder. We got two wingers because we don't want to overcomplicate our tactic. We get this guy to be a channel forward, so it moves left and right. If this guy is going forward into the box, we get this guy to come up. He forms a 2. This guy become the 3. So these guys become inside fullbacks when we have possession of the ball. So they won't be running too far up the pitch. So they tuck in and then we get a solid 3. Right. Then we just depending on these 4. So we're not overcommitting in our attack. Okay, now we quick pick. All right, that's it. We're not overcommitting. So when we lose the ball, these guys are pressing, these guys are tracking, protecting the flanks, and these guys just protecting the center, which means that our this is fine. And we're playing higher up the pitch. So let's go. Carabao Cup. Nottingham Forest. In the cup, baby. Against Crystal Palace. Palace are definitely playing a lot better than us. We are, a team that has no identity. Keep changing formations. But their manager has got to find a way, huh? I'm serious, though. I'll sign my players, though. I'm trying to figure out what works with this team first. I know that this is like the safest tactical system to go with. It makes it very hard for teams to beat us. And then we get a 3-2 shape. And then we can go down and then we protect the flanks at the same time. And then we depend on the attackers to do all the work. I mean, we have some decent fellas who can attack the box. We got Callum Hudson-Odoi. We got Morgan Gibbs-White. We have the players who can play on the flanks. Right. So play to that strength. Instead of trying to be a genius by throwing more players up, we keep it safe and simple like this. So the only way we're going to lose the ball now is they put pressure. Then we get to this part. That's where we use our boys, the pace. Elliot Anderson, he's good. I think he's more dangerous there. Douglas Luiz, what a chance! There we go. That's another good opportunity. So they're playing well. I think this is the way I should have been playing, right? All along. Yeah, here comes the short corner routine. Zinchenko goes deep. Here's Hutchinson. What can he do? He puts it in the air, Kalimuendo again. Oh, this keeper, the Palace keeper, is being made to work. He's being made to work. All the early opportunities coming from Nottingham Forest. Mark Guehi. Injured. Savona played superbly well to shut him down. Hutchinson out wide, trying to beat everybody, and does enough to get the ball to Kalimuendo. Kalimuendo finds Elliot Anderson. He's going to try and get into the area. Hudson-Odoi, Zinchenko. Oh, they work. Oh my God. Third one. Guys, we are getting inside that. We are getting inside the Palace defense easily. Okay, here comes Callum Hudson-Odoi. Elliot Anderson now looking for options. And then he's doing his best. Zinchenko, Morata, Savona. Simple pass to Douglas Luiz. He threads one to Hutchinson. Hutchinson in. Sets up Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz Couldn't do much with it. I mean, he had a chance to strike it. He did it. Okay, ball goes up. This is going to be the defenders. Henderson did well. What a player. Come on now. I thought it was a hopeful looper. Yeah, Dean Anderson again. Rolls it out to Elvedi. Elvedi, Lerma. Lerma is under some pressure already. The boys are doing enough to make it hard for them to find their threat, the passes. But yep, Zinchenko does brilliantly. Hudson-Odoi defending well. We are breaking up the attacks in our half. Callum Moendo now with the ball. What can he do? He looks for options, sets up Morata, Dominguez, Douglas Luiz, Henderson. Aye. Okay, we've seen enough. We are definitely trying something different now. Okay, so we can go and do this now. Low cross. Immediately after I do low cross, the first highlight is their highlight. I think the game is trying to send me a message. You're not that good, no. You're not that good, no. FM24. What is FM24? I prefer FM25 to 26. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people have gone back to 25. You can actually tell by the content that's coming out on YouTube. You know, have you found any, like, not much content? No? The people that are serious theory crafters, right? They're not making any content. Yeah. The serious theory crafters are not making content. Because there's nothing to theory craft anymore. This game is too basic now. Even like development is non-existent. So you might as well and development just happening naturally, organically in the game. So you don't have to do anything anymore. So it's not like you have to work really hard or find some really like optimum way. There's no optimization anymore in this game. So the only optimization comes from bringing the right players into the club. And then when you start doing that, the game becomes super easy. So this is like, there's a amount of jeopardy for me, and I like that. Yeah. I know somebody, one of you watching the stream. Yeah, Kingslin managing a lower league team. Nice. Callum Moendo, come on, nice work from Hudson-Odoi now. What can he do? Sets up Callum Moendo. Moendo now does really well. And then look, tactics. Okay, so far Callum Moendo has been playing quite well, but this guy hasn't been playing well. Callum Moendo, do you have aggression? Yeah, you do. Okay, so you come here now. No, you don't go there. Go combine view. Come here. No, he can't play there. He's doing a lot of movement, but not a lot of scoring. I like him. He gives us options. Never mind. We'll just go in the second half. See what happens. We have been creating chances, but not good enough at the moment. We have been dominating this game all the way. So Zinchenko with the free kick. And again, it's in the back of the net. Willy Bolly. There's something there's not enough happening in the goal mouth when the goal is scored. I've been saying this since the day. I didn't realize the goal was scored until, right, the what you call it, this, because the net they should make the net move a lot more, like animate the net, like, you know, really rock the net when something happens, or at least the fans, right, all on that side get up or something, like that's a massive reaction. Good defending. Nottingham Forest have taken the lead. FM24 is going to be the favorite for a lot of people. Yeah. Douglas Luiz, Harley Hutchinson does well. Good play here. Callum Moendo, nice ball to Savona. Savona is on his own. Huh? Hutchinson goes deep. Hudson-Odoi, come on. I think we got to think about Hudson-Odoi. Okay, all right. Hudson-Odoi, you never struck me as a person that wants to play football. Okay. Gonna bring Ndoi on. Sorry, Hudson-Odoi. Come off. I'm not convinced. You can leave the club. He's threatening to leave the club. So I'm thinking to myself, go ahead. I'm not going to miss you. What a ball to Hutchinson. Okay. No. Come on. Good header from Boli. Now it comes back to Hutchinson. Squid. Oh, no. He tried to beat too many players. This dangerous and Ketia out to Nathaniel Klein. He's like the journeyman of all time. Okay, come on. Oh, come on, ref. That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. No, firm talking to only. So far, so good. Boys looking good. Willy Bolly to Kalim Moendo. I think 60th minute, we're going to take Kalim Moendo off and bring on Chris Wood. Kalim Moendo heard that. Kalim Moendo heard that. Oh, hey, I'm going to take off Kalim Moendo. He heard that from the sidelines, immediately scored a goal for me. Because I'm thinking to myself, this guy cannot score goals. And then finally he scores one. I mean, yeah, 2 goals in 3 games. It seems like a good return, right? And I'm the manager, not happy with him. Okay. Crystal Palace, who are above us in the league table, are 2 goals down in the Carabao Cup. We have a decent run in the Cup. FA Cup also is still there. Carabao Cup also is still there. Europa Cup, we went out a long time ago. Premier League, we are flirting with relegation. So it's okay. Because I've been trying to find a formation this team can use. And I think we settled on something that's... Yeah, this is ever present. 4-3-3 is probably the best formation for majority of teams that want to, weaker than the other teams. The other option is a 3-4-2-1. Both are the best formations for underdogs. 4-2-4 is good, but the problem with the 4-2-4 is you're gonna have to have 2 really good options in attack. Here you can have like 1 and then you have 2 fast wingers. Also not a bad one. Oh, what happened? Endoye. Hey, Endoye. Gave up, is it? Zinchenko on the ball to Endoye. Zinchenko dances around Endoye. Douglas Luiz gives the ball away. You bloody useless bumhead. 60th. Hey, hello. Penalty? No, come on. Penalty! I don't believe it. Zinchenko, why? Come on. We have Matt Sells. You can save this. This is only Mateta. We went the wrong way. Somebody in my team is letting us down. Come on, be right. Yeah, okay. We're going to make a change. So it's either Douglas Luiz or Dominguez. Okay, we're going to do something that I swore I was not going to do. No, I'm definitely not doing it. Okay, Sankare is coming on for Rai Yates. Chris Wood is coming on for... Kalim Moendo has scored a goal, right? So let's not do that. No? Sankare can come off. I think we'll leave it at that for now. That will be... Then our next change is our all Hail Mary change. Okay, Tyrone Mitchell. Oh, no. Come on. Get in. Oh, good work. Oi. Defend. Kandoye brings the ball away. There are options galore. Come on. Morato to Sinjan. Yes. Nice play. Yes. We've gone into our huddle. Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz is the reason why we are struggling right now. Okay, I found it. He's the reason. Okay, Douglas Luiz, you're coming off. Okay, you are the reason why we're struggling. So Douglas Luiz, come off. I have to put Ryan Yates. I better bring Ryan Yates on. I never thought that's it. Our last substitute. Oh shit! I should have brought another player. My mistake. My mistake. I screwed up. Come on, let's go. I had a chance to bring on 3 players. Get it away. Good work. Elliot Anderson to Kalim Moendo. Kalim Moendo is going. He's going. Go dive. Okay. My philosophy. Get into the area and dive. Zinchenko, shot. Keep it smart. Anderson does well. Takes a shot as another corner. I love this kid. My favorite player, no, Nottingham Forest right now, Elliot Anderson. He's my favorite player. Never gives me a bad game. Riley Yates has given me more than one bad game. That's why I hardly ever play him. Bowley. Out to Savona. Back to Cells. Don't screw things up. Morato. Out to Zinchenko. Got Endoye now at the ball. Finds Elliot Anderson, who does brilliantly by finding Muendo. No, he doesn't. Guy, shit, you stupid player. Such a perfect ball from Anderson. All that guy had to do was bury it. Kali Muendo. Kali. Goddess of death, no. We're supposed to bury this team. Nice work, Endoye again. Looking, he's done it. Endoye did it by himself. He did it by himself. 3-1. Phenomenal run from Endoye. Took out the whole team. Anderson has been brilliant for me in this tactic. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Endoye danced around the whole defense and then beat the players. Because you look at Khalid Moendo and say, you useless idiot. You know how many chances you had? If this was a real team, a real players, I expect them to be scolding each other. Okay, Yates now to Savona, back to Bowley, to Morato. Okay, we can save this tactic. Yeah. Let's not call this. This is the what do you call it? Forest Gambit. The Forest Gambit. Okay, done. Confirm changes. Save has got in. It's called the Forest Gambit. Hutchinson. Nice. Tyrick Mitchell. 10 more minutes. Come on, guys. We're still in the Carabao Cup. Nottingham Forest showing everyone that they know how to play a game of football. Hutchinson. Oh. Plenty of time left on the clock. Okay, here goes Savona on the ball. Yeah, he's going to throw to Anderson again. Anderson, I don't think I can ever keep Anderson. I think every club will want him. I hope the bot keep him. I really hope the bot keep him. Because I cannot control these players now. I can't control who the bot keep and who the bot sells. So I have to build a tactic around one or two players. In this case, I built it. I'm always looking for a way to exploit either Anderson or I exploit Ola Aina. Ola Aina, we have to use a back five. Elliot Anderson, we got more options, but the best still is the 4-3-3. Mateta is offside. He's offside. Not offside, still onside. Well, if I had gone in, it would have been a crazy finish to the game. Oh, looking like, okay, we're going to try and see out the game. Okay, we're going to see out the game now. This is why we have to make changes. Okay, where is it? Counter attack, no, whole shape. And then this is fine. Everything else is fine except for this. Now we're going to do balance. And we're not going to play low cross. We're going to go balance as well. So we're not going to go all the way down to the byline. Okay. Attacking transition is whole shape. Yeah, okay. Play through press. Yep, draw them in and then try and hit them on the break. This should be enough. We should be able to see out the game now. Zinchenko. Elliot Anderson. Ooh. Bowley, Savona. Crystal Palace, thank you for making us feel good about ourselves. Here comes a hopeful cross into the area. Hutchinson has done brilliantly. Absolutely sensational defending from Mr. Hutchinson. Go ahead, break his leg. How come nobody broke his legs? I Deveni. No. You're not going to bother my keeper with that kind of a hopeful attempt. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing the impossible. After a run of 10 games with defeat, I think almost 10 games I lost. Only won one game in that spell. Back in the relegation zone, but in the Carabao Cup, smiling. long, intercepted. Okay. Hey, Yates. This is why I don't like Yates. The number of times he's done that. Ryan Yates. Sangare is good. Ali Anderson is brilliant. It's that other position that has always been a problem for me. So I play Douglas Luiz, but Douglas Luiz is a player that brings his game. Sometimes it doesn't bring his game. It's very inconsistent. Defending has been excellent. Okay, why the game not gonna end? It's like the longest stoppage I've had to endure this season. Good defending. Yes, Kalimawendo. Brilliant. Okay. All right. I have only great things to say about the team. They have played. Oh my goodness. We have played really well today. This has been an absolutely brilliant performance from Forest. They have played brilliantly today. Douglas Luiz has run Crystal Palace record today. No, I didn't see it that way, man. The commentators in this game obviously not watching the same game as me. Nice. This has been a great game. So looking at the way the players set up, right? Okay, I mean, I'm not going to look at this. I don't really care about that. I'm only interested in this. Hey, wait, where is it? Where's the data? Where's the damn data? So, I'm not, okay, the only thing I'm interested in is this. All the data, right? The only one I'm paying attention to is this. Okay? So Willy Bolly just now had a clear-cut chance, right? It was just he to poke the ball in because it came to him. But here, Douglas Luiz got to himself into a few goal scoring positions, but he created 2 goals. Wow, that's impressive actually. He definitely did something right in this game. I was just angry with occasional mistakes. Elliot Anderson, okay, but in terms of the guy who created like brilliant chances, it was him. Elliot Anderson, look at this, expected assist 1.5. But the players could not convert. So only one of them was converted. In fact, if it's something like this, 1.5, I expect 3 goals. 3 assists. But it wasn't that way. So he doesn't get himself into goal scoring position, but without a shadow of a doubt, the man of the match was Elliot Anderson. Look at him, man. This is the system that we have finally gotten the best out of him. Hey, thanks, man, Rick. Okay, so the team played brilliantly. Yeah. That was a brilliant win. Yeah. In other results, what have we got? I thought we were going to see in other results. Latest results. Okay, let's go latest results. So, Tottenham Hotspur are going to be... Oh, Carabao Cup. I play Spurs. Oh, next. Liverpool play Manchester United. Oh my God, the Carabao. Because we're in the quarterfinals. Now we go to the semi-finals. We'll play Spurs in the semi-finals. Liverpool will play Manchester United in the other semi-finals. Carabao Cup semi-finals, here we come. Okay. Yeah, it's going to get tricky, but hey, man. We had a good run in the Carabao Cup. The Forest Gambit. Now, see, you can save your tactic now. Yeah, so it comes in like that. Save your tactic during the game itself. So now what we want to do is make sure that we've got our A team here. So Sangare comes in, he's the A player. Then Dominguez can play here. Douglas Luiz actually had a good game, right? So let's just put him back there again. And then the guy out here that played really well was Ndoye. Yeah, not him. So if I leave it like this could be my A team. This could be my A team. Except the defenders, I can play Boli or I can play Boli or Murillo. Murillo is not as good in the air. Yeah, so it's usually Boli. Chris Wood can play here as well. So it's like this tactic can play Chris Wood as well. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, I got to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. So the fans have something to look forward to. Dress up, let's go. So this is how I play the game. It's like holiday to the next game. FM26 has become like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not unhappy. Okay? What's that to... I mean, like, it's okay. I mean, I can play the game like that. It makes me want to start a save with Forest. Yeah, Forest is a lot of fun. But I got fun teams. Forest happened to be one of them. For me, my fun teams are Nottingham Forest and Everton. These are my usual fun picks. If I pick Everton, also I have a lot of fun. Yeah. Nottingham Forest also have a lot of fun. I think this year Fulham is not a bad pick as well. No? Fulham is also can be a good pick because they actually have very good players in Fulham. Because Fulham have got solid, they have a solid team that you can actually do something with. Okay, let's see. Hey, the board report is out. The board, let's see. To summarize, the board are pleased with the management of the team. Overall, supporters are furious about the terrible job you're doing. Wow, the fans are so angry with me. You know why? Okay, overall support are furious about the terrible job you're doing. Club vision. Very disappointed with the Due Bawa's recent performance. Very disappointed with the heavy 6-0 defeat against Liverpool. Very disappointed with a heavy 1-4 defeat against Wolves. Okay, what else? Competition. No, what? How come supporters? Tell me more lah. I want to know what recruitment supporters. What are they saying? Eager to see how you react the transfer. What competition? Nothing. Match supporters. Don't get it. No. Tactics supporters. Happy with the 5-2-3. Sorry, that one passe already. With how the players are currently, but Elliot Anderson, they're pleased. Kawhi Moendo, they're pleased. Concerned. Who are the ones they pissed off at? Ola Aina, Bakwa, Igor Izes, yeah, I agree. You know, Kalim Hassan, right, join the club. I'm also pissed off with it. Matt Sells, what to do with this only goalkeeper. I haven't signed any other goalkeeper. The boss seems to be fine. They haven't fired me yet. No? But recruitment, I'm not involved with, right? Dash. I don't know if that's the case, but I doubt it. I'm not signing anyone. Right? The board has to do all the signings. I wonder if I get fired because I didn't do any signings. Then we can definitely say this game has got issues, right? Could not be the January transfer window, right? We have created a short list. Now it's time for us to find out whether that short list is being triggered by the S-Man. And I've already placed some players on loan. Right? So I haven't placed them on loan. I mean, I've indicated that they are available for loan. Yeah. So let's see what happens. And the other thing is this. There are some players in my team that are wanted now. They are wanted though. That's a funny thing. Nottingham Forest, Bradford have made an offer to loan Cormac Daly. No, so nothing else. What else? Nothing else. No other news. What about recruitment? Anything happening on the recruitment fund? Transfer activity in? No, so far they don't look like out. We got contract rejected. Alfie Bradshaw, they want to, loan. Cormac Daly, 2 offers. Okay. All right. No, I'm not involved. So there are players in and out, but mostly youth players. The only major player that went out was at the start of the season. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the cup semi-final, man. Carabao Cup semi-final. I'm so excited. Crystal Palace are miles better than us, right? They're so much better than us. Their league table doesn't lie. Okay, they are well ahead of us. But the interesting thing is you got Liverpool United in one league, in one game, and they've got Spurs and Nottingham Forest in the other. Now Spurs are outside the Champions League spaces. Manchester United are also outside the Champions League places. So the interesting thing is going to be whether or not they hold something back. I'm going to keep playing the same players. Elliot Anderson against Aston Villa. Now the question becomes, where do I rotate my team? Aston Villa is a much better team. No, they're gonna. Okay, Zinchenko will come in to play. Okay. Savona, I think what we're going to do with Elliot Anderson is going to rest him this game. Play Dominguez. He's not perfect for this role. Because Dominguez doesn't have finishing. So if I put him there, he's not going to do anything. What about Ryan Yates? Can Rate score a goal? Finishing 11. What? McAtee can. McAtee is possible. Because McAtee is all attack. Yeah, McAtee is all about the attack. So we put McAtee here. Okay. We play McAtee instead. Okay, so give McAtee a chance. McAtee is all about the attack. It's a bit risky. Yeah. Marco Silva is good. Marco Silva is a decent manager. I don't think he's like phenomenally good. I think he has yet to really make a statement with the team. Any team that is managed. So McAtee is now coming because McAtee would naturally be the starting player in that position instead of Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson has been playing. He played his way into that position. So McAtee never got a chance to play. So now McAtee has to go. McAtee is going, damn it, now I got a chance. Morgan Rogers. Ay, ay, ay. Morgan Rogers. Oh, what a beautiful thing Ollie Hutchinson did. Come on, don't get sent off. Yeah, I like it. Ollie Hutchinson went in there and just he basically planted his foot on Morgan Rogers' knee and said, hey, you know what? You're going to have to get past me today. Nice. I like that. Statement of intent. Sangare, back to Boli. Okay, come on, Sangare. I hope the win, the victory over Crystal Palace sparks something. With that team, yeah, definitely got to give some credit. Correct. Problem is, he's never been really. I think Marco Silva had one really good a few seasons that was very good, but one of the Evers, he's been at the club for a while, right? Rogers, why offside? The highlight even to finish. Now Savona to Boli to Nico Williams, out to Ndoye. Ndoye looks for McAtee. McAtee did a run, nice. That's what I want that position to do, make those runs. Hutchinson rising, Sangare sets up, Douglas Luiz slips the ball to McAtee. McAtee couldn't turn. Douglas Luiz, nice ball to Hutchinson, but he is offside. Okay, looking good. I think we can now start watching this game with key. Too many highlights are in extended. I like to, when I'm not sure, right, especially when I'm playing a tactic, I like to play an extended for as long as possible. We're playing a 4-2-4, so they've got a weakness down their right flank. So we'll just keep playing the way we are playing, forcing the inverted wingback to come back and defend all the time. Aye. Okay, come on. Pressure. Oh, the Gosan has got away already. Can he set? Oh, it's an own goal from Boli. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. Boli tried to get back. Was very unlucky. That was unlucky. I think his outstretched leg got in the way. Now he tried to get in there, and then his leg went. Boli wasn't fast enough. Still, we keep on playing the way we are playing. No change to it. No change to our style. We're not going to win a lot of games, but we're not going to lose a lot either. We're just like, we're in that zone, no? So we got to be careful. Hutchinson taken a knock. Oh, man. Morgan Gibbs-White should come in for this position now. We'll wait until halftime to make the decision. I think Hutchinson has been taken out of the game by the opposition players. They heard the manager's call. Okay, let's go address the team. I want a much better second half performance. Omari Hutchinson. Injured. Okay, let's go tactics. We're gonna bring on. I didn't bring our boy. Both of them I didn't bring. Ola Aina and the other one I didn't bring them with me. Stupid. Very bad move for me. Put Bakwa there. Very bad. I should have brought Ola Aina there. Ola Aina gives me another option. Indianero, how are you, man? Alex got a story in football. Good luck for them. Oh, thanks, man. Let's keep it up. Crazy. Bodo Glimt will do well. I think I just want to see them do well. We are back here. We are flirting with the relegation zone again. Wait, Aston Villa are not an easy team to beat, that's for sure. But we are unlucky. A lot of these games have been very unlucky. Against Spurs, we were playing very well for about 80 minutes, then unlucky. Penalty. And the team collapsed. But I'm seeing that we are not collapsed yet. Yes! 1-1. Dan Ndoye and McAtee combined for the equalizer. They are showing that they have the capacity, man. They have the capacity to fight back at Villa Park. Oh, yes. What a setup. 1-1. Because this side is vulnerable, no? Their flank here is very vulnerable because they got inverted wing back. Yeah, so if we can keep on, Ndoye is going to have a lot of fun down this flank. All right, we're going to change, and I'm going to take off Kalim Moendo and bring on Chris Wood. Chris Wood has got He's got height, so he might offer us another option in the area. And then we're going to bring on Dominguez and play him here instead of Douglas Luiz. Okay? Because that guy's on a yellow card. But we can get a point from this. This is a massive result for us. Yeah. To go to Villa Park and get a point off Villa. Yeah, and Ndoye is one of the best in the game. Correct. Go. Boom. Boli was unlucky, Now, own goal. We played really well. Ndoye, nice. To Morato, to Nico Williams. Dominguez, nice ball to Chris Wood. It's 2. The substitute has scored. It's 2-1. We came from 1 goal down. Nico Williams or Nico Dominguez, the substitute finding Chris Wood. I love Chris Wood in this game. I really do. He's always my go-to. Has never failed to disappoint me. Nice work. Morato taking down Buendia. It's a dangerous situation for us ourselves in set piece. What a reach by Matt Sells. You got a few more minutes here. 10 more minutes. Now, coming to our tactics, we're going to have to see out this game now. Okay, so what we're going to do is the same thing we've always done. Whole shape. Okay, we are still doing this, but we're going to stand. We're not going to count. We're going to do standard. We're not always going to counter press now. Rather, counter attack, right? We're not always going to counter attack all the time, right? So we're just going to hold it like this, okay? The only counterattacks that will happen because of this is AI-generated counterattacks. That will still happen. We just don't want to force the counter now. Okay? All right, let's go. 2 minor changes only with 10 minutes to go. We are definitely playing really well. Keeping the ball really well. Okay, now let's look at our players and see whether we can make any substitutions. Any fresh legs are needed out there. Because Zinchenko, I can take him for Nico Williams. We can play Ryan Yates, no, Zinchenko maybe, Right. Is it Nico Williams is here, sorry. Nico Williams. Should I take him off? He's still looking okay. Yeah, Savona is the one that should be taken off. Never mind. That's okay. Let's go. The dilemma. Nico Williams telling these players to go backwards. All our players coming up to support the team. Here's Ndoye, Nico Williams, Sangare, Morato, Nico Williams, back to Boli. They're keeping the ball well. Savona, because we are playing whole shape now. We're not playing counter press. Nice ball to Chris Wood. He's in. It's another goal. What a goal from Nottingham Forest. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The tactical change, because now you don't want to counter attack every chance, right? Whole shape is brilliant as the last 10 minutes. You just want to keep the ball and you don't want to do something silly. Whole shape is the best instruction in the whole game. Oh my goodness, Nottingham Forest have shown the mighty that they can fall. Oh, Villa are pushing players forward now. Okay, relax. We are gonna go. Relax, okay. So now you are just going to be, I think we keep it like that. Outlet center forward. Tracking, we are trying. No, we're not going to change. We're not going to change. Pressing central midfielder, we become central midfielder and central. We don't want to press everything, right? Let them come. Not central midfielder. No more pressing. Ladies and gentlemen, is he offside? Chris Wood just won the back of the net again. They got to VAR, and VAR is disallowed the goal. Cheeky. Every time they go forward, we find a hole. McAtee is absolutely... McAtee and Elliot Anderson in that position. And I cannot get too excited nowadays with football because of the whiplash to my neck, right? I cannot get too excited with this. That's why I don't play this game too much, though. Because I get very emotional when I play Football Manager. Yeah. All I can say is, what a performance from Nottingham Forest. We came from 1 goal down to beat Aston Villa 3-1. Tactically played them out of the park. The massive result. Other results, Nottingham Forest beating Aston Villa, Bournemouth drawing against Arsenal. Wow, that's a big result too. Burnley beating Brighton, Everton losing to Brentford, Fulham holding Liverpool to a 4-4 draw. Respect. Leeds beat Manchester United. This is a battle of this is a blood game. The two teams don't like each other. City beating Chelsea, Newcastle beating Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace going from bad to worse, right? We just beat them in the Carabao Cup, and they got two defeats back to back. Spurs hammering Sunderland 5-2. Wolves drawing to West Ham. Hey, this is good news for us on the table. Oh, everybody wrote us off. Correct. Nobody expected us to beat Aston Villa. The press did not expect this result. They did not. I didn't have a team talk. I don't do team talks, man. They obviously don't know. Super sub Bakwa, the fans were unhappy with Bakwa's recent performance. He comes on and shuts the fans up straight away. Yeah, I didn't do any team talk. I did. I think I did, right? I must have. So there we go, 3-1. With that result, we moved to 13. We get some breathing room. Just now we were 17. we were like, knocking on Salah's door. And then with that, we get some breathing room again. Drop off. Okay. We still have a chance to move out of the table. Now that we found our rhythm. So, not too bad, huh? Not too bad. I'm not looking at all this, all nonsense. I can't be bothered with data in this game. They just piss me off. Look at that. This is the bad run ahead. Because we were just messing with tactics, right? But now we found our groove. 3-1, 3-1. Two teams, two matches, 2 wins in a row. First time this season I've had two wins in a row, no? In the Premier League. Yeah, Premier League, I've never had 2 wins in a row. This is the first one. Oh, I've had, yeah, this one. I beat Burnley 3-0 and I beat Sunderland 2-1. We started off the season with a 3-1 defeat. Then we had 2 wins in a row, right? And then we started becoming nonsensical. This here. Then started changing, playing with all kinds of funky tactics here. Then we went on a very bad run. I was wondering if the board would ever fire me, but they didn't. So they didn't come in and knock on my door and say, Daljit, we don't like your face. We're getting you out of the club. But right now, we've done it, man. We've beaten 3-1s in a row. And the tactic that we're using is very simple. There's nothing too funky about this tactic, no? Yeah, I think there's the problem with the community at large, right? FM community is sometimes people can be quite toxic. It's like, for me, games, right? There should be many ways to play a game. I agree with that statement, yes. The problem has been that it's also SI's doing. Let's just be honest. It's SI's doing. SI created a game for many years that there were multiple ways to play the game, right? Anybody could find joy in playing the game in a myriad of ways. Having said that, the match engine in Football Manager 24 or 26 rather, I'm telling you right now, I don't see issues. I see, yes, there's small bugs, but not like the match engine is terrible, you know. Oh, it doesn't do what I want it to do. That is complete bollocks. Okay, if anybody comes to me tomorrow and tells me that this match engine is terrible, right? They will come to me and say, I've had people come up to me trying to make me see their point of view, which is there's something wrong with the match engine. And they want me to agree with them. And I go like, I can't with a straight face agree that there's something wrong with the match engine. Because to me, it's fine. I mean, I'm okay with it. You see, the thing is this, right? For me, right, I can make changes and I expect to see certain things happen, and they happen. So as far as I'm concerned, it's working. There are some small issues. Yes, I agree that there are some match engine issues specifically tied towards set pieces. That I have no doubt in my mind there's an issue there. Okay, but the strikerless setup that was prevalent in the start with the first patch, I pointed it out the very first day that we played the game. I said there's something you should have made. These are meta tactics. Why? Because the match engine isn't dealing with strikerless tactics, and strikerless tactics are too strong. But that was because the defending was really bad when it came to strikerless tactics because of the positions those players are in, the AMs. So they fixed that. I'm okay. I'm fine. Yeah. I'm scoring too many goals from short corners. But what I realized as well, as I did something to address that, you see, for every 3 goals I score from a short corner, I've also noticed, right, sometimes when we don't pass the ball really well, we can see the goal. Because my short corner routines are extremely risky. Yeah. It's a game. Nothing is perfect, and humans are not perfect, right? We're not perfect people. So why do people expect the game to be perfect? I don't get it. I'm fine. I mean, I will. Okay, don't get me wrong. I think there are major issues with this game. Data hub is off. The development, the training, all that. They got to do a better job with that. I agree with that. Okay, but if I am going to sit down here I'm not going to sit down here and go like, I'm never playing this game because all that doesn't work for me. I can't play the game because you have to give me my youth development team. I'm like, how is that even Football Manager? That's not even realistic. Nobody gets that kind of power anyway. And you want the game to be realistic. You aren't being realistic yourself. So that's how I see it, right? So if people want to be, you can't come to me with, on the one hand, telling me you want the game to be realistic and then claiming that the game is broken or unplayable because you cannot give the youth team the tactic that you want them to do, or make the youth players play that week as well. So there'll be some unrealistic demands by the community. Like, for example, the one that I found to be quite strange was, I want to manage the youth team completely, as in I want to give them the tactics. I want to start in the youth team. Wow, I can see how that can be a problem for a lot of people. However, it does not mean that there's nothing wrong with the game. There are major problems, like data is missing. Some players are not in the database right now. There are font issues. There are custom database issues. You can't play with a custom database as well because you're gonna have bugs. Font UI issues as well. Tremendous UI issues. There are UI issues everywhere you look. Okay, so I'm not saying the game is perfect. There are definitely issues, but I can play around it. And as I need to address that problem, right? The very fact that I need to play around it is an issue. Okay, it doesn't mean the game is great. That is the reason why some people are not complaining. They're playing the game and having fun. It's because they are the sort of people that are gonna just ignore the stupidity and the trash that's in the game and focus on the part of the game that's really fun, which is playing the match. And I'll tell you something. That's how it all started with this franchise in the first place. Okay, back in the day, when we were all playing Championship Manager, it was all about the match day experience. Signing a player, bring him to the club, and watching him score goals for you. That was the game. And his return there right now. So I'm fine. So Nottingham Forest moving out the table. We're doing okay. The fans seem to be okay. We're still in all three competitions. FA Cup, I don't think like Europa League. The expectation was reach the playoffs. I'm sorry, we can never get there. Priority was don't be stupid. I think this is SI's fault. The new coding is completely SI's own thing to own. They should have done a better job. Okay, let's go into who can we bring. What happened to Morgan Gibbs? Why is sick? That's why he can't play. Okay, so I'm gonna put Chris Wood here for this game. Ola Aina is not available as well. A lot of players are not available. So we're back to the same group. Sangari can play. We'll play Dominguez. Where's Dominguez? Dominguez will play here instead of Douglas Luiz because I end up bringing him on anyway. Hutchinson has got a bit of a knock, right? He had a bit of a knock. So we won't start with him. We'll give Callum Hudson-Odoi a chance to prove that he has a place, a future in this club. Yeah. We're going to look after our better players. Elliot Anderson, he take a break. You came out flying. He came out flying, but if he gets an injury, his development is stalled. So we definitely don't want to. We definitely do not want that to happen. That is really important. That is very, very important. So if we can do that, we'll be fine. Okay. All right. Here we go. West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. Enjoy the game. All kinds of stuff I will do. Okay, here we go, Jared Bowen. West Ham United are a good team. Oh, we intercepted James Ward-Prowse's ball. Okay, again, it's all there, man. Again, Sangari took out James Ward-Prowse. There's his statement, oh no, set-piece specialist is in town. And scores. It's the set-piece specialist. Yeah. What can I say? Mr. Set Piece Specialist. James Ward-Prowse will always score goals. Yeah, from there. As long as we are not relegated, we still have a chance. Because I'm very interested to see what the board does for next season. Whether they give us more players, or whether I end up working with the same players, whether I extend our players' contracts or not. All that I want to. That's how to play the game as quickly as I can. Chris Wood with a header went wide. Okay, let's change the camera angle to the broadcast camera. Can be quite fun at the broadcast camera. Here comes Kalamazara Morato, interceptor. Why are both teams in the same dark colors? I thought there was a rule in football that says you cannot have two dark colors. This is a bug. This is one of the reasons why I get pissed off at the game. Things like this shouldn't be in the game. Because if you look at 2D Classic, it's the same thing. No? Two dark colors. So it becomes a bit of a problem for people who have vision issues. We had a massive win over Aston Villa, and the team has kind of like, carried on enjoying the party. But we got Bristol City coming up soon. FA Cup. Todibo back to Igor, to Skulls. We're playing on Key, okay. I think I want an instant result. I'd like to instant result, no? Yeah. I want to go. At the moment, I'm 1 goal down, instant results, really. Yeah. Yeah, instant result penalty. That's it. Done. Don't waste any time. Unless I see the game you're playing well, and I go for it. Because this game has become a case of. That's one of the reasons why I joined the clamor for instant result. No? Normally, I am one of those guys who's anti-instant result. I don't even know what the result, how the game finished. Wow, West Ham hammered us 5-0. Thank God, an instant result. Then. Humiliation for Nottingham Forest as we 4-5. They put 5 past us. Sometimes that will happen. Yeah, that happens. What can I do? They lose 5 goals. That's it. It happens. Comac Daily is joined. So they have actually played. They have actually allowed our players to leave. So you can see the transfer activity. In the transfer activity, right, in and out. There we go. Elliot Anderson, they want to give him a contract. Arsenal want to give him a contract. Oh my God. Oh my God, they came in with a big offer for. Oh my God, my favorite player. The board has agreed. No. 61 million. Elliot Anderson plays so well for me, and now he's going to be leaving. He's looking at a contract, man. And then they got Ibrahim Sankari as well. Contract, 43.5 million. Al Hilal want him now. Chris Wood as well. Brighton want him, 5.5 million. My favorite striker. Basically, in one swoop, right? 3 of my players have been targeted. And my director of football has not gone out to sign any players. Camille Grabrara. Oh, okay. Look at this, huh? So what our guy has done, he's looking at a goalkeeper, Camille Gabrara, because we don't have a second goalkeeper. That's true. So he's come in and he's made an offer for Camille Gabrara, goalkeeper. Felix Royer, who the hell is this guy? Fullback from DMA. He's decided to. There's a free transfer. Can't even start the first team. We got 60 million potentially going out. No, Elliot Anderson, Ibrahim Sankari, and Chris Wood. Our team is going to get torn apart, man. 60 at 100 million, 105 million, man. Guys, my days with Elliot Anderson are over. So what I can do is play Elliot Anderson until he gets injured. Then the transfer gets cancelled, right? So the players know, but the players who are unhappy, right? like Callum Hudson-Odoi, who have not been playing well, they will carry on being unhappy at the club because they'll still be not be playing very well. Arsenal sign Anderson, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost Elliot Anderson. Oh my God, Arsenal have taken my Elliot Anderson. Oh, they have agreed, man. Because he played for Newcastle, then played only 2 seasons for us, and then he's off. And then, yeah, that's it. I mean, he's good, no? He's one of the best players in Nottingham Forest. One of the best players. Al Hilal offered me for Keder. Oh, this is gonna be a rocky, man. Now I got no Elliot Anderson. No. Elliot Anderson was the reason why we played the 4-3-3. He's the reason why we changed formations. And now the chairman has sold him. He has sold 2 of my best players already. Taiwo Awoniyi and Elliot Anderson. And he's not given me anything. He's only given me Kamil Cabrera. And then even then, we don't know if he's coming through the door. Elliot Anderson took us all the way to the League Cup semi-final. On his back. We were carried. I love this save. This save is jeopardy though. I don't know who's going to be in my club. Then they put on hold after the initial... Of course, don't appeal. I'm not appealing. Roy is unable, of course. Why would you want to... These guys are signing players who cannot get work permits. There's another kid in my club, right? They signed. He cannot get a work permit. So I don't know how we're ever going to get him there. Please choose first team. I don't know. I keep quiet. I'm so depressed. I got no contract power. I have no power in this club. That's how I'm playing this safe. That means I cannot choose the players that come into my club. I cannot sign anyone. I cannot offer them contracts. Nothing. This is all the board and the staff. They are the ones that have all the power. I am the one that has got no power at all. So I have to okay, please don't sell my players. And then they sell. Okay, all right. Now we're going to try this. Douglas Luiz, we play him here. Morgan Giziga is off the bench. We can put McAtee here. Now we're going to try and play around it. Who the hell is Kuyabaya? What the hell? Where did he come from? Korea? Hey, they signed this guy from Botafogo. Hey, whoa. We got players. Hey, I didn't realize that. I got a new player. Transfer activity. Who did we sign? Transfer history. In. Where's the transfer history? Where is it? Transfer history. Okay. So, I didn't sign anybody, no. Transfers out. Taiwo, Keehan, Willows. They didn't include everyone. Amin, Nolan Norris, this Fenner. Yeah, Felix Royer, they just signed. John Victor, Ego Isis. Where is this guy coming from? Where did he show up from in all transfers? That player was never in my club. It's the first time I'm seeing him. In. Wait. All offers, right? This is all offers, right? Okay. In. Luka Rega. Omar. And who's this guy? Luka Rega. Defender left. Whatever you are. Oh, you're not any good. Can't even go back. I find this part of the game is very annoying. Yeah. That guy, I never had him. But you see, I just saw this guy, Kua. What the hell is his name again? Kue Beano or something like that. Oh, God, I hate this game. I gotta jump through hoops just to go somewhere. There we go. There we go. Kuaya Bano. Fringe player. I think he's been in this club all along. Yeah, must have been. Because I can't see anything else from here. I don't know when he joined the club. Yeah, let's see, right? He hasn't played any games. So he must have been at the club for a while. Kuya Bano, whatever his name is. Okay, all right, put him here. All right, we're gonna use him. Morgan Gibbs White as well. All right, so Morgan Gibbs White, we're going to play him on the right. Okay. And then up top, Kalemuendo, because now we got no striker. We got to depend on this guy that the board signed. Yeah, so those are the players that the board signed. You go in there. All right. McAtee, Douglas Ruiz. Sangare needs a break now, yeah. I can't fire anyone. The director of football, the technical director, the youth head or youth department, all hired by the chairman. I cannot sign anyone. All the staff, or the only staff I can sign are first team coaches. That's the rule. That is the rule in my save. In my save, the only people I can sign are coaching staff. And that also I got a limit, like 2 or 3. Because I don't replicate real life. Real life, how can you bring an entire coaching staff with you, right? 7 or 8. You can't just fire everybody. Look at what. So it's like the story that happened to Ruben Amorim at Manchester United. You know, he comes into the club, he can only bring 1 fella, or 2, at most 2. The rest of the staff he has got, those are the ones, he cannot fire them. Yeah. Same thing happened at Liverpool for Arne Slot. And Doye is offside. So I wanted to experience that, you know, that I want you all to see it too. One way of playing the game, but it's painful as hell. Because you never know. Like, I just lost 2 of my favorite players. Potentially, Chris Wood is gone, who's my favorite player in this Nottingham Forest team. I've always liked Chris Wood, even in real life when he was playing for Nottingham Forest. Like, even in real life, right, he scores a lot of goals for them. I think at one point I was like, oh, he's perfect player for that team. But Kalemuendo doesn't. Chris Wood is the one that links up play for me. He's like a poor man's version for Harry Kane for me. Yeah, poor club's version of Harry Kane. You want Harry Kane for a poor team? Go get Chris Wood. He switches play brilliantly. So now we're playing Bristol City. You see how my team shell shock. So I have to find a way to make these players work. I mean, Camille Gabrara, I don't even know whether he's in the club yet. So the only ones is Camille Gabrara in the team, right? So the only addition that they have made is Camille Gabrara if he comes in, and the 2 players that they brought in that I cannot play. Fuentes and Nabil. They're so shell-shocked we can't get past Bristol City in the FA Cup. This is not good. Looking good, man. Not looking good at all. 60th minute, no. Yeah, I have to make it more difficult for myself. So this is one way I can make the game more challenging. Nicholas Dominguez, Morgan Gibbs White, Kalemuendo, Bowley, Nico Williams, McAtee, Ndoye. Come on. What a pass to Kalemuendo. Shoot, scores. Thank you, Kalemuendo. If he starts scoring at 10 goals for us, like, he might go 2 though. Then I won't have any strikers. Because the board don't go out inside players. Like the board, come on now, go and give me a player. Camille Gabrara, okay, goalkeeper. Yeah, 76 minute. Oh. We're in the FA Cup, we're in the League Cup semi-finals, and now we'll hope that we don't get relegated. Jack McAtee out to Douglas Luiz. Come on, square back. You idiot. You idiot. Douglas Luiz is the one. Oh, so many things I want to say right now. Okay, keeping my mouth in check. Terrible Joker. He should have passed the ball. Douglas Luiz is really irking me, now. That's it. Okay, we're through. All right, that's enough. Okay, they played really badly. So I'm going to just say to everyone, Trey, don't deserve a day off. Shut up. You all think you all played well. You all didn't play well. Wake up. Elliot Anderson is not at the club anymore. Does not mean that you can take a day off. Oh, they're scouting. I thought, wait. You mean they haven't finished scouting and they went to sign Camille Cabrera? He's not even on my shortlist, though. So far, they haven't gone to any of my shortlisted players. Because I give them a shortlist. So I wanted to create like a situation where, I'm the manager and these are the players that I like. Okay. So I created a shortlist. And unfortunately, none of the players on my shortlist have, and I've given them a reasonable shortlist. Some are cheap players. Right? Some are like less than, some are like 750, 7 million, 1 million, 2 million. My shortlist has got players of all price ranges. Okay. Right. Underbid from Celtic. Even Celtic waiting for, this guy's available, a free transfer, man. And they were, this guy is listed. Fabinho, they didn't want to go for him. Guehi is gone to Newcastle. FA Cup match. Newcastle played Liverpool. What a day, man. Well,
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
oh, I was muted. Sorry there. Yeah, I was muted. My bad. I was coughing again. This time I was like, I actually hit the mute button. So guys, no more Elliot Anderson. No more Chris Wood. Oh, that's what I asked for with this save, right? To make it as realistic as possible. So I got my players have been sold under my feet, something that managers find themselves in. Managers find themselves in this position all the time, right? And but the question is, will the club go out there and sign more players? Apparently, Camille Cabrera they're negotiating with him. But I already have 2 goalkeepers. This is a very interesting way to approach the game. Because if this format needs improvement, right, it should be an area that SI actually target for FM27. So I'm going to carry on playing this safe because I think that there is a lot of potential for people to approach the game like this where they have zero power in the club. And that could be a selling feature for FM as well, because that would be one way to manage the team, right? And then, of course, they have to work on the other aspects of the game that don't work. The only thing is you should be able to contract. No, I can't offer contracts. I can't. I'm not allowed to offer contracts. So I can't offer contracts. So the players are going to be, we're going to see what happens. So all the player contracts are automatically controlled by the staff. I want to see what happens because that happens in real life too. Like Mo Salah's contract at Liverpool. The manager say, I would like to keep it, but it's out of my hands. I can't say anything. All the managers will tell you that. Yeah, the managers have no power over negotiating the player's contract. They just go, yep, I know, I'm loaning him out. I can't use him in my first team, so he goes out. Right? Or we have to transfer list him because, I can't use him in my team anymore. And then that's what managers do. They don't play a player anymore. They push him into the second team or they transfer list the player. Or they loan him out. But as far as contracts are concerned and negotiating a player's contract, they have no power. They're powerless. They have no say. So I'm going to have no say too. This because I want to do it the same way. Is this an option that we should be able to have in the game? Especially new players where, God, we can talk to the player, which is allowed. Interactions I can do. I can say how much I want to have you in the club. Can you rant the press conference about recruitment? You can't. Yeah, you can't. I can't rant. I can't. Yeah, I wish I could, right? I wish I was like Jose Mourinho. Like, I want these players. I have created a shortlist for the club. Yeah, I have. You see, the thing is, the game should read my shortlist. And I'll use that as the basis for who they want to. Yeah. But look at this, right? There's news coming in, no? The club wanted to sign Omar Haider. He's a young up-and-coming winger who's playing for Aston Villa. And Aston Villa have said no to that offer. So apparently there are players that they are approaching, but we don't know what's going to happen next. So let's see what happens. We got a long way to go, but we are moving this safe as quickly as we can because I want to see what happens next. But for now, I got to call the stream because I got to go and make sure my kids are okay. It's dinner time and they've got exams. So I've got to also spend some time with them to make sure they're okay. So I want to thank everybody for coming into this stream. The story has taken an interesting twist. And it's, it makes the save a lot more interesting, but unfortunately, it's the only way I can play Football Manager 26 right now. There are other ways you can play. Of course, you can sign the players and play the same way, but you have more control over the contracts. You can do that. You can. In fact, I would recommend most people approach it that way. Have control of the contracts and sign the players that you want. Yeah, but when they come into the club, let them develop organically with the staff there. That's another approach that you can take. I want to see if this approach works first. If this approach doesn't work, then of course we know it doesn't really work. And then we have to put in do a whole story about it. All right, so thank you very much for coming in today. You guys stay safe, take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Good night.